Hello, it's Leontine from Little Lovely Crafts. Welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you how to make a shaker card with those cute mama elephant koalas, and I also decided to make a bookmark to go along with it. First off, I'm going to show you how I stamp my images. I did a video about this a while ago. I don't snip my agenda cuts loose anymore. I just leave them as is, and then I die cut it with some cardstock. And I place all of it on top of each other, and then I can just position the stamps inside of it, pick them up with my Misty or Stamp Easy or Stamp Buddy or whatever you have, and then take it all out again, and then you've got perfect placement for all of your stamps. And once you're done coloring, you can just die cut them all at once. You might have noticed that I held down my piece of cardstock with all of those images cut out from it with some washi tape, because if you try it with magnets and you place your die cuts on top, those will automatically fly towards those magnets. Now that my stamps are all picked up, I can remove the dies and the piece of cardstock with all the images cut from it, and we're left with some Copic friendly paper, and I can easily stamp all of the images at once. I continued putting some jet black ink on top until I thought the lines were thick enough. And as you can see, my stamps are perfectly placed and I can die cut them easily. But first I want to color, because that's just much easier. I will show you only one image and the rest is pretty much the same. I've listed all of the colors I've used down below in the description box and on my website as well. And here is the result from all of that coloring. Now I'm putting some Nuvo Aqua Shimmer Glitter Gloss Pen on all of the colorful accessories. Now I can die cut them. Okay, on to the next step. I used the 6 window cover on some white cardstock, and I'm going to color it with some distress ink this time. I used cracked pistachio and peacock feathers. Now that my entire panel is covered in ink, I'm going to use that same ink with some water and a brush, and I'm going to splatter some of that ink on top of my panel. I'll leave that panel to dry and work on the sentiments. I've used some peacock feathers ink again and the easy sentiment stamps and cuts. Since they were new, the ink didn't really stick to it and I had to stamp it like 6 times before I got a good coverage. And that's why I'm really happy that I had them in my Stamp Easy. This will be the layout for the card, and I also mapped out how I'm going to make the bookmark. On the left you'll see a piece that I thought I was going to use, but I ended up throwing it away because I wanted to keep it one layer. I'm going to ink it up with peacock feathers and cracked pistachio as well, and then I'm going to stamp those trees directly onto the cardstock. And since I've already colored it, those trees will automatically get the same color, and that's kind of okay because blue-green is a matching color in my opinion. And once that is done, I'm going to splatter it to really make it match with the card. To make the bookmark a little more durable, I'm going to glue a white piece of bookmark behind it, and then I'm going to attach all of my koalas. I'm cutting a piece of white cardstock to 5.5 and 4.25, and then I'm going to ink that up as well. All of the koalas that are hanging or climbing a tree, I'm going to attach directly behind the 6 window cover, and that's because I'm turning it into a shaker card. And I was so excited to make the shaker card that I placed all of my foam tape around it before adding the acetate. Big mistake there, but luckily I didn't press on it, so I was able to peel all of those strips off, apply the acetate, and then I used some glue to make sure that my ripped off tape was still attaching to the acetate. I decided to go with some silver stars to get a nice matching look with the gray from the koalas. Just to be sure that they don't stick to the acetate too much, I used a little bit of my anti-static powder tool. I'm going to peel off most of the liner paper, and then I can attach my background to the front panel. To give my bookmark some stars as well, I've used some iridescent stars and I'm gluing them onto the cardstock with liquid glue. These two are done, but off camera I added some aquamarine lawn trimmings to my bookmark. And that's it. My double project is all done. I hope you liked watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, of course. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon with the second Mama Elephant card. Bye!